Hi, this is Liz Evans, and I am so excited that you are here to join me for yet another episode of Vitality Vibes. So, today we're going to be talking about good news. We all live in this world, and we understand how crazy it can be to watch the news. We're not even sure if they're telling us the truth. But I've got some truth to tell you today, some good things that are going on right here in our community that are verifiable, no AI here. And so I'm very excited to just lay some things out for you about things that are happening at Wellspring. I want to hear from you too. What's going on good in your neck of the woods? There are so many people in this valley right now who are working so hard to do good things for each other. That's what we're here for. So I've got my little cheat sheet here. I got my granny glasses so I can see what it says. But we're going to dive right into some of the good news that's happening here at Wellspring. And we probably will talk about the Valley as well. So let's get started. First things first, some of you may not be aware, we have done an expansion here, and we're able to just kind of show that off to the public earlier this year. We are so excited about having what we like to call the Zen Zone and the Movement Zone. So the Zen Zone downstairs is where we used to have everything jam-packed together. We had to start somewhere. And so, but now that area is low lighting, soft carpets, whisper voices, a place where you can really relax when you get that Sarah Gem massage or that Migun bed massage. We also have the sauna, the salt room there. We've got a new treatment room for acupuncture and massage as well. So we're just trying to expand and really meet the need. We all need to have therapeutic touch. We all need to have someone connect with us so that we can figure out, wow, what is going on in here? What's going on in my mind, my body, my spirit? How can I perform and show up in life the way I really want to? So that's why we had to expand. The Movement Zone has our oxygen training suite, which includes the LiveO2 training, the LiveO2 oxygen training. Amazing. I just did that this morning. This is why I'm all pink. Very oxygenated right now. And the hyperbaric, the VibraPro. We've got some new workout equipment that you can use with bands. And we have our brain training room. We've got a natural doctor who's running space from us up here that we're collaborating with. More about that later. And we also have I'm in the counseling room right here. So, and mental health is getting ready to bust wide open here at Wellspring. We have a new provider coming on, so that'll be 2 counselors and the neuro-optimal neurofeedback, which is a big part of what we're doing here. I'm going to do a whole nother Vitality Vibes with one of our counselors about this whole health approach that we're going to be having for you, because mental health can only be as healthy as your body, as your spirit, and as if you're moving, that's going to support your fitness. You're eating well, you're getting enough light, all the things that all support your mental health. So we are all about it. So that's some of our good news. Another thing is that I am on a sabbatical. Now, I'm still doing work, but it's limited. And I'm looking for new opportunities, and I'm really focused on developing our nonprofit. We have been around now for almost 6 years. We're in our 6th year, and there are so many changes. We realized that we needed to be a nonprofit so that we could make things more accessible for you, the community. And so I will be really focusing attention on that this year, as well as taking more time for family, time to get out and backpack, ride my bike, write. I've got a book that needs to be written this year, and just being open to new opportunities. And a new opportunity that has come up for me is that the VA is going to be paying for me to get a master's degree in clinical psychology with a substance use emphasis. I am so excited about this. When I found out about the program and its potential to help me be able to continue working, as you all can imagine, what I do is really very physical, and as I age, it's not something I can do for 8 hours a day. I'd say right now I before I went on sabbatical, I know that I was doing more than a therapist should do. And so it's time for me to pull back and really honor what I can and can't do in my life and expand. So I'm very excited about that. We had a client get in touch with us recently and give us a review, which if you've enjoyed your services at Wellspring, or if you want to give us a tidbit that will help us improve, please leave us a review either on Google Business, or there's a link on our website that you can jump on. Those reviews really help us. They help us figure out if we're going down the right path, if we're providing services to the best of our ability, and if it's really connecting with you. And they also really help us figure out how we can improve. So we'd love for you to leave us a review, and there should be links in this video to help you do that. So please do so. And this review was just bubbly. It was effervescent. The person was like, I love going there because they take whatever they know and they stir it up with joy. And that's what we're trying to do. Joy does not happen neurologically unless we're connecting. So I know that our service is connected with this person and they made a difference. And that's what we're here for, is we're trying to make a difference. We're trying to help people's lives be, help them with their performance, with preventing dis-ease, and to do pain remedy. That's why we're here every day, day in and day out. And we're learning right along with you about what works and what doesn't. It's such an honor to get to do this. I'd love to share with you some of the miracle stories that we hear, the ones that make us tear up. And I'm going to share a little bit, and then they're going to share in their own words a little of their own experience, where they came from, what they were doing here, and what a difference it's made in their life. So yesterday I was finishing up with a massage, and I got to talk to a gentleman who's been coming in now for about a month. And before he came in, he literally had hit a wall. He had been living with so much chronic pain that he had set up a tent in his yard in the dead of winter to live, so that he did not have to. It's not that he didn't want to be with his family. It's just that he was in so much pain he could barely stand any human interaction. I'm going to let him tell you about that in his own words. But what I heard was he's still in process. He's getting ready to get stem cells with Dr. Luke. But one of the things that Dr. Luke loves to do is really get people's bodies optimized so that when they do get the injections, they are ready to receive. All systems are optimized. He works with the diet, works with detoxing, works with making sure there's proper mineralization, all the things. And this gentleman was almost in tears. But he couldn't be in tears. He was so happy, but just this high level of energetic emotion. And he shared that I'm at a level 2 pain, and his pain used to be 20 on a scale of 10. I'm at a level 2 pain, and I haven't even got the stem cells yet. So he's been using the hyperbaric, doing acupuncture with Dr. Luke, the Mito-Red, and I can't remember, I guess the Beamer. I think that's what he's been using. But it doesn't matter. We have so many different technologies. We can figure out exactly what you need and gear it towards what will be best for you, best practices, and then tweak it as we go. Wow, that was so inspiring. And these are the kinds of stories that we hear on the regular. And one of the things that I really want to make sure that you understand is available to you, to everyone in the Valley, is that we do something called a vitality assessment. And I had spent a good hour with Mark and his wife about 6 months ago and had laid out a whole list of things based on what was going on with him that we had here that could support him. And one of them was Dr. Luke, and one of them was the hyperbaric, and some of it was human garage and some of their fascial maneuvers. And so as he gained strength and the ability to come in and start doing that, he got the difference that he needed. He got the shift. He's back to being able to be with his family and interact and enjoy life. And so our vitality assessments are available to you. You can schedule one, and it's a health coaching session. You get a chance to learn about all the technologies that we have. We give you resources that are even outside of Wellspring based on you telling us what's going on with you and what your goals are. So that's something that we offer. And just so you know, if you have a business, reach out to us, because I'm going to be connecting with people and businesses to really try to make sure that we are extending some of our services to you so that people know about what we offer, so that you can really maximize your own health and vitality. You can maximize your insurance. You can maximize your timing. We've got memberships for our wellness technologies that offer anywhere between an 85 and 95% discount off of a la carte. And these are available only for locals. Nobody can come from another place and just drop in and buy a membership. It's a value that we want to give to you, and the rest of the people can pay a la carte. So just wanted to share that with you. Another person I'd like to share with you about is one of our vets. He was a POW in Vietnam. He's been working with us for several years now with acupuncture and massage, and that's made a world of difference for him. He literally can. He used to be in a wheelchair, and by doing acupuncture and massage, by connecting with his providers, by taking little baby steps for exercises, he's been able to start moving better. He still has pain, but he's doing so much better. He also started doing neurooptimal neurofeedback a few months ago, and his whole life has changed. And I'm going to let him tell you his story in his own words.
About your experience here at the Wellspring.
Okay. Well, my experience has really been good in all phases. Everything that I've been treated for here. And I was gifted some sessions here with Nina, and I'm really thankful for that. It's really helped me. I feel like I can communicate better with my companion, and also I'm less anxious. I feel like I sleep better, and overall I feel like I have more energy. Has been a big plus for me because of some disability issues that I'm being treated for here. And the staff here is wonderful. I would recommend them to anybody, and I have a lot of people. I'm a veteran, so when I go to the VA, I talk with my people there that take care of me, and I tell them that if they know of a vet that needs help, this would be a great place to come. I've been in a position where I couldn't hardly walk when I first started, and I've come a long ways. I can actually get out and walk some better than before. I couldn't hardly walk at all. But my overall well-being is much better.
And can you tell us a little bit about the practitioners that you're seeing at Wellspring? Who are you seeing, and what are they doing for you?
Nina, which is here talking with me, which I appreciate, and Liz, and Amber. Amber does the acupuncture. Liz has been doing the massage for me, and they're absolutely professionals. I haven't had better treatment anywhere that I've been, and all of their staff, and I can't remember all their names, but they're great.
We're so honored to serve you. You've served our country so much, and we're just so honored to serve you. And so can you just talk a
Appreciate
little
that.
bit, yeah, it's true, about what neurofeedback has done for your PTSD?
I sleep better. I have had really bad nightmares. When I do sleep, it feels like I'm more rested. I have hardly any nightmares anymore, which has been awesome. That's really helped me. And I have more patience with my wife when I sit down to visit with her, and I really do feel like I'm a better listener. I haven't always been. And but overall, for this treatment, I was a little skeptical at first, but I'm not now. I've been through several sessions, and I do appreciate whoever donated these treatments to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I would recommend this treatment to anyone that's having problems.
Yeah. I'm glad you were brave and decided to go with neurofeedback just to see what kind of changes you would notice.
It's really helpful.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, it's great.
We're so glad that you're here and walking and sleeping and getting your life and your
Yes.
vitality back.
I have more energy. I feel like I have more energy since I've been coming here. And it's being able to walk, get out and actually go for a walk, although it may not be long, but anything helps. Because I couldn't before hardly.
Yeah.
It was very painful.
And it seems like from when you first started, there was a lot of depression. And you just feel like a different person. You look like a different.
Bad depression. That's the other thing. I just felt like I was under a dark cloud. That has been lifted. So.
Good. Yes.
I
And you're
appreciate
smiling and you're just happy and walking and enjoying
Yes.
your life, getting your life back,
Yes.
sleeping well.
Yes. And the staff here, I'm not kidding you. I've been to a lot of places and been treated. I haven't been treated any better than I have here.
Oh, good.
I can vouch for that. Yes.
We love our people.
And I love you guys.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we love you.
Everybody here
too.
is just awesome. It's great to see a smile and be treated like you're somebody that you care. That makes a big difference.
Yeah, because we do. We do. Yes. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Anything else?
No,
Okay.
that's it.
Michael, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. I know it's easy to be a little shy, as excited as you are about your results, but thank you. This is going to make a difference for so many others. We are working very hard right now to see if we can get the VA to pay for this service. It makes such a difference. I've heard of people who've quit drinking. I've heard of people, I personally have done near optimal. I've done about 45 sessions over the last 3 or 4 years. And it takes about 10 sessions to get a brain reset. But after my 4th session, I stepped outside and I saw more colors. I started to have more lucid dreams where I was in control instead of being a victim of the same repetitive traumatic experience over and over again. So many different things have changed because my anxiety levels have gone down. And it's so good for ADHD, which I have, so good for PTSD, so many of the things that create these states in our brain where they just kind of hold in a certain place and they don't process well. They can't process normal life because they're up here in the trauma zone. So that's a really powerful modality that we have. And I'm so grateful to these gentlemen for sharing today their experience. So we have had several stories lately. We get stories pretty much every day of how our work is making a difference. You know, this is not the IRS. We are not some bureaucracy. We are people who care quite a bit. And speaking of bureaucracies, we are working within the system to try to make sure that we have insurance coverage as much as possible for as long as that may last. And so Medicare Plan B is fully up and running. We're working on getting the Advantage plans fully covered and up and running. And Medicaid, we have state Medicaid, and we're working on getting all of their plans like United Healthcare, Rocky Mountain, all those plans set up so that you can access the services that are covered by insurance. So if you're interested in that, please give us a call. We'll get you on the list. And right now, as far as we know, Medicaid is paying for mental health, physical therapy, and neurooptimal neurofeedback. We're also enrolling in the program that allows us to work on people who have severe back injuries. And this program, which I apologize, I can't remember what it is, but it covers, we do not have chiropractic, and I highly recommend Numa Chiropractic here in Hotchkiss. They do an excellent job. We also have, Patricia over in Paonia. I cannot remember. Leela Chiropractic. So we've got some really good options. But we have the massage and acupuncture piece for these people. And so if you have, it's like for conditions like spina bifida, if you've had multiple back surgeries, you've had like a severe car accident or something, Medicaid will put you in that, they'll put you in that treatment protocol, and you will be allowed to access those services using Medicaid. So with Medicare, we can do physical therapy, mental health, and acupuncture. Medicare pays for 20 acupuncture sessions a year. And what's great, and it's only for low back pain, but one thing you should know is that acupuncturists are amazing Chinese medical doctors. And so they will definitely treat your low back pain, but they will also potentially deal with other pain in your body that of course would be exacerbating your low back pain. So this is great news because let's say you're having digestive issues. They're going to work on that too. They're going to work on the whole body and the whole being. So just a great way to have some Chinese medicine in your back pocket. And it's transformative, I got to tell you. So we believe that healing happens through communion, connection, and co-creation. Let me explain. Healing is kind of a word that gets thrown around. I throw it around all the time. But really when it comes down to is, can I do the thing? Can I be in the world the way that I want to be? Do I have pain that's holding me back? Am I able to do the tasks that I need to? And am I taking care of what I've been given in such a way that I'm going to be able to prevent dis-ease? And really, being healthy is simple. Are we hydrated? Do we understand what it means to be hydrated? Do we have enough silica in our body so that we can actually absorb the water that we're drinking? Am I ingesting chemicals? We're all being exposed to chemicals. Am I detoxing so that my system can be pure and function at its best? And do I have the proper amount of minerals? We are electrical beings, and therefore we need minerals so that we can be electrified, so that we can have the energy levels that we need. There's so much there that I'm actually still learning and growing into understanding. But over time, you're going to find that we're going to have workshops, and we've already had some great workshops this year. We do have some, I wasn't even going to talk about workshops, but we have one coming up in May. I believe it's May 14th. I'm going to be teaching about oxygen. I'm going to be using our oxygen training center, our oxygen training with the LiveO2 and the hyperbaric. Everybody who comes is going to, this is a free workshop, and everybody who comes is going to get a discount on using these services. But we're going to look at breath at its basic form and what it means and how to use your breath to calm yourself, how to use your breath to energize yourself. All of these are just amazing things that you could do. Also, May 24th is our Sleep Deep Retreat. This has been really popular every time we've done it. And this is going to be our first time to actually hold it at Wellspring because we have enough room now. We're going to start the day with several workshops. I'm going to be opening up by giving you some ways to use your body to relax your body. Then Katie's going to do some breath work stuff. Helen Beth's going to be in the house. It's going to be so fun. She's going to be looking at your personality and what you need to do in the evening for each personality type to be able to calm down and just really get into a good night's rest. We'll look at light. I'll be talking a little bit about light, and how important it is to get light at certain times of the day. I'm sure some of you have heard that. You're gonna leave with a workbook of all kinds of stuff that we won't even have time to cover. And we're going to have a time where you can go around and talk to different providers in different rooms. You'll have some discovery time, and then we're going to end with a sound bath with Anastasia Love. It's going to be amazing. The cost of that event, if I'm remembering correctly, is $59. You're not only going to receive this amazing event, but you are also going to get a $60 value with the complete body reset. It's almost 2 hours in the spa doing some of our most popular wellness technologies. You will feel so good. So this is a no-brainer. If you're interested, sign up now. These spots will not last. If I'm not mistaken, we only have room for 20 people. So we need you to come on in and make a day event on May 24th. So we've got a couple of great things that are in the works that I wanted to tell you about. We're getting ready to partner with ShiftWave and the VA in Grand Junction to do a clinical trial later this year or in the beginning of 2027. But in the meantime, ShiftWave is going to be sending us one of their units. It's a chair that vibrates. You listen to music, you do breath work, and it's a neurophysiological device. It cuts down on inflammation. That means it cuts down on pain. It helps you sleep better. It helps calm your mind. It's really good for PTSD, traumatic brain injuries, anxiety, ADHD, all the things. There's all kinds of settings on it. It runs over 70 different programs, and we cannot wait to get this out into the community. Now, we're going to be offering this to veterans and first responders for free. We're going to be doing that as a part of our Hope for Healing Fund that we are getting started. And this is going to be the fund that we pull from to be able to serve people who may not be able to access services because they are too expensive for their budget. And so we're going to be fundraising for that. People can start donating, and we're going to be offering the ShiftWave on a donation basis as well. So I've always tried to make the wellness technologies affordable for us here in this rural community. If you were to try to access the services that we have in another place, you would find that they cost more. And so that is a big goal that we have, is accessibility. So that's what the Hope for Healing Fund is. Our nonprofit is called Rachel's Hope. There's more information about it on the website. And we're still doing business as Wellspring Vitality. But by the end of this year, our goal is to be completely operating in the nonprofit sphere. Until then, we're going to be operating as a business and building up our nonprofit. And the goal is to be able to create an alternative rural health clinic or center where people can come and access services that are regenerating plasma and doing frequency medicine and these breakthrough things that at this point it seems like only celebrities and the ultra rich have access to. We want everyone to have accessibility to these things. So that's where the Hope for Healing Fund comes in. And so we're going to be doing that with the ShiftWave. We're excited. We're going to reach out to the police, the EMTs, reaching out to firefighters. This is probably going to be a pretty stressful year for firefighters, as we know. So we want to make sure that these guys are getting that self-care, getting a little bit of a reset. So that's what we're going to be up to. So I feel like this is a lot of good news. If you've made it this far, I'm so grateful. We are so excited to partner with you in this community. If you're a business, if you're a church, if you're a nonprofit, and you want to find out how you can help support your employees, your team members, your members, we can come and do talks. We can set up really affordable or even free events to help educate and empower, give people a taste of what we're doing, get some health coaching going on for people. The stronger that we are, the more that everybody has to give in this community, the better it is for everyone. And I think I'm going to close with something that I love to close with in my workout classes and my core transformation classes when I've got a new person in. And I say, we don't do all of this, and that's everything that we do at Wellspring. We don't do all of this because we want to look good. It's not even because we want to feel good. We do it. Those are just really great side effects of being healthy, right? We do it because we want to release the negative energies, pain, inflammation, anxiety, fear, confusion, all of those things. We want to just release those. And we want to stir up positive energy, wisdom, strength, honor, ease of movement, joy, all of these things. We're stirring that up so that you can go out into the world and stir up love in the world in the way that only you can. If you're optimized, we had one client come in and say, this is a human performance lab. And in a way it is. If we can help you perform and be exactly who you were created to be, without the addictions, without the pain, without the mental health buzzing in your head, the voices or whatever it is, if you can be healed and whole in a way that you can show up in the world and do and create what you are supposed to do and create, everybody does better. So that's why we're here. Thank you so much for joining us for yet another episode of Vitality Vibes. I'm supposed to say it cool. All right, here we go. Thanks for joining us for yet another episode of Vitality Vibes. All right, we're looking forward to seeing you at Wellspring. Drop in and let us know how we can serve you.